Hi, this is Angel Jones. I love great conversations where life's journey is communicated not only through words, but tones and emotions. Explosive expressions that allow you to feel what they felt and learned. A fool learns only from his own mistake, while the wise learn from their own and from those others have made. Thanks for being here with us. Good morning, James Erdt. How are you going on this wonderful, beautiful morning?
Good morning, my Engel. Wie geht es dir?
Love it. James, tell me, which of your talents is responsible for us meeting?
The angels around us. The angels are about us, enjoying the connection and the synergies between us as messengers for the messengers. I, too, am a talk show host, and I do what you do on television here in Canada.
Amazing. So who did you learn this skill from?
Long story short, the University of the Streets beat me up pretty good, and when I realized it was for me versus to me, and understood that when you actually help enough people get what you want through by getting what they want is the synergies of the win-win relationship and the deep relationships and the connections and the support with mutually beneficial outcomes. You go deep, and that's why we're connected right now, because I'm connecting you to my loving network and vice versa, and it can only grow from there.
James, isn't it amazing, the power of a conversation?
Yeah, man.
Super, right?
I love it. I love what you're doing. This is great. I'm honored to be a part of it.
I'm honored that you would be here. It's pretty amazing, my friend, the power of a conversation. I've seen it unwrapped as I've gotten into even more conversations, and it's really powerful. And again, we're doing voice only, and the energy that you are throwing out there immediately creates an energy not just for me, but everyone that listens. It's like, what are you selling? How do I get more of what you are doing? How do I be a part of it instantly? The power of a conversation. It's pretty amazing.
La 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 la.
So why will you continue to repeat this skill, James?
Yeah, I mean, paying it forward, I have a 35,000 plus mailing list that is going to find out about my new friend Engel, and paying it forward to them where they may get inspired to jump on board this record-breaking feat that you're doing and beyond, to continue the conversation, to empower and uplift humanity and the world in a patient and tolerant and diverse way. And that's what we're here for.
Why did you decide to go clean?
My daughter looked at me when I overdosed on cocaine when I was 30 after 15 years of drug abuse, prison, gangs, 4 friends dead from drug overdoses, 1 friend dead from gang violence. And she said to me, Dad, she goes, what if I need you? What if you end up back in prison or dead? What if I need you? And those words, they went into my heart like an arrow. And I went cold turkey clean, and it's been 14 years now. 100% positive energy every moment, grateful for every moment, because this is the only moment we have. This one right here, right now.
It's amazing. I asked that question out of the blue, or probably not out of the blue. And I was really going to the point of you've decided to go clean as well in the way you're doing media.
Yeah, man. I'm doing lots of media, and the power of being a messenger for the messengers, allowing those others that you care about to share the pain and the pleasure in their hearts and in their heads with others, so others too may live a life of well-being and joy, is the greatest gift you can give to humanity. The only thing we can do here on this planet is truly inspire. We can't control anybody else. And nobody else can control us. It's up to us. I can't make you angry. Only you can allow it. So I share joy. I choose to share joy. I choose to inspire through joy and energy and positive vibes, knowing that this right here, right now is a gift.
Love it. Share with us one thing that you've done consistently over the past 3 years, please.
I've consistently paid it forward. I've consistently created stars, whether it's in the fitness industry. I have a clear view of when I walk into a room of who that star is going to be. I help nourish, their soul. I help build them up to something that is, even more spectacular than they already are, so they can serve humanity. I did it in the fitness industry, building fitness model champions on the covers of magazines, and now I'm doing it with personal development stars, predominantly speakers, authors, internet marketers, coaches, and bloggers that are also giving back to the world.
How does it make you feel?
Bang on, man. On point, and now the really exciting part is I'm doing it with youth. I'm doing it with at-risk kids that have lost their way, 12 to 17-year-old youth. We're launching a ranch project called the Reviver Rejuvenation Ranch. It's not about rehabilitation, it's about rejuvenation, and it's the boot camp of love.
Why would you suggest someone do what you've done?
Play work. When you truly find out, what your purpose is, and you focus in on your gifts to give back and to be of service to humanity, life is magical. It's like this stream of abundance flowing through your body, through your soul. Source energy, we'll call it, coming through. And it's like a river. And most people have this tithing model where they let about 10% of that through. I got out of my own way the other day, and I was at an event called Archangel. I'm not sure if you know Gary Vaynerchuk.
Yes.
Gary V. He and I had a conversation in front of 1,300 people, and I said, hey, Gary, with your skills and experience and knowledge and wisdom nuggets, would you be open to sharing how I could get this ranch project out a little bit further? You have such a vast list of amazing people. He's like, okay, first I'm going to connect you to the 100 most richest people in Canada. So I'm thinking these answers are coming, and it's just fantastic. I was like, thank you, Gary. I turned my back, went down to sit down to let the next person go. He's like, hey, wait, dude, put me down for the first 50K.
Wow.
Boom. Ranch project was started within 1 hour because I got out of my own way without expectation, not taking $1 from the project. 100% comes in and goes 100% into the field with the kids. I got another $61,500, totaling $111,500 in 1 hour. I actually closed the gate again so I can actually set it up with a proper trust account, and the ranch was born.
Wow, amazing. We are having fun here. Let's have some more fun, James. Let me now invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. James, what is your earliest childhood memory?
You know what popped into my head? It was getting bullied. I've lost a lot of my memory due to excessive ecstasy usage. So the serotonin levels in my brain and the dopamine levels in my brain have been altered. So from 15 to 30 is a complete blur. And before that, there's only key points that I remember because I blocked a lot of it out. And I was beat up when I was in grade 3 by a couple fellas on the way to school daily. So what would normally take 20 minutes took me about 45 minutes to an hour to go through the forest to get to school. And when these boys, they actually moved into grade 9 is when it stopped. So for about a half a year it continued. I don't know where these boys are to this day. I've forgiven them. I send them love. However, it turned me into a machine. I became a bodybuilder to protect myself, and I vowed never for that to happen again. So from that point all the way up till 30, it's this armor that I built around me, that we all build around us from the stuff that we believe is happening to us. And then when we truly understand it's happening for us and we take responsibility for all of that, all of our actions and all of the scenarios that we have put ourselves into, is when we truly regain our power. So back then, it was a different world because you're more helpless as a child and you're having these things happen to you. But you look back now and you say, oh, wow, this really molded me into the person that I am today.
There we go. It's amazing, right? How something for what could seem bad ended up being a ripple effect across the world for good. Would you do it again? Would you allow it to happen to you again, knowing the outcome?
1,000,000%. I have one regret, and that is seeing my mother's eyes tear up as I'm being taken away to prison on my 18th birthday. And wish my mother, who passed on Mother's Day 3 years ago, didn't have to go through what I put her through. But outside of that, it was my university of the streets. And now, because I'm a connoisseur and all of it, I can give back to youth on a global scale.
Amazing. Amazing. James, if we fast forward to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
Wow, my favorite song when I was 12 years old was She Sells Sanctuary by The Cult.
Wow. And here you are building sanctuaries.
Everything I read.
Ooh, all right, my friend. We have arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there's a small declaration form, so it's yes or no. James, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Yes.
Are you married?
Fiance. I'm a fiance of a soon-to-be married person coming up in Fiji.
All right. Do you have children?
2 stepchildren, 2 real children.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
I create TV for more than 3 hours a day.
All right. What about screen time, the phone and or the computer? More than 8 hours a day or less than 8 hours a day?
I probably do about 16.
Okay. James, this was a great pleasure, my friend. Before you leave, is there anything you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
I have one word for all of you. Believe.
Love it. James, thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Engel, namaste.
Amazing audience. Before you leave, there's one person I'd like to introduce you to, Amanda Jones. She is my wife, and her passion is to educate, encourage, and empower.
Hi, I'm Amanda Jones, and I'm a registered nurse. Do you or someone you know have diabetes? According to the International Diabetes Federation, in 2015 worldwide, 415 million people were living with diabetes. Just as that figure is overwhelming, so too can the effects of diabetes be. So, to help simplify diabetes for both adult and child, I've used rhymes in my books, The ABCs of Diabetes for Children and Poems for Patients, a focus on diabetes. At its simplest, rhymes help us to remember. If you, a child or friend, want an easy, reader-friendly way to know about diabetes, then get a copy of these books. For more details, you can go to poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.